Okay, I'm back. So, she finally did it. Liltay finally did it. So, she finally dropped the link. So, I'm gonna see what this whole talk is about with her dropping this link. Hopefully, it doesn't cut off again. So let's just get into it. Liltay, OnlyFans.
The brand new Liltay situation is absolutely disgusting. So if you guys aren't aware, Liltay is in the spotlight once again, this time for a much more serious issue. Literally a minute after turning 18 years old, she would decide to drop the link to her new OnlyFriends account, doing some very questionable promo leading up to it, which has caused for a lot of concern for people on the internet and in the industry. Now, over the past couple weeks, Liltay's been making some very questionable tweets. If this post gets 10,000 likes, I'll seriously consider making an OF. And so no one's surprised the PDF files of Twitter would run that shit up real quick. That was fast. She would also drop a poll asking people if they wanted her to drop an OF for her 18th birthday, and out of the over 100,000 people that voted, most people would say no. But it's still crazy that over 31,000 people would vote for her to drop the link. Fucking freaks of society. And you know most of the people that voted yes are old creepy men who got their wallets ready to blow a bag on Liltay. Pause on that. Dude, sob. This is sick. You're a child. Where the fuck are your parents? Now for real though, what do Liltay's parents actually think of this? I mean, if we remember back to whenever she was only 9 years old, her mom got exposed for literally using her for money, which is definitely something that we all could have expected, but this seems like a very similar situation. Based on past events, her mom probably doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I have to say this. If you've been a fan of Liltay for about 18 years, and you waited for her to drop that link ever since she was 9 years old, you should be in jail right now. That's like saying you've been waiting for a minor this whole time, and it's kind of sickening if you think about it, but, yeah, just had to say that.
She's making an OF. If anything, she's probably happy because it's only gonna bring the family more and more money.
You already know what the fuck going on. Liltay's dropping the youngest link of the century. Mark your calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST. And nobody, including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Liltay rich and finna get richer, bitch.
She thinks she better do bad baby numbers, lol. A lot of brothers in the comment section finna buy this shit too is the crazy part.
So, it's my 18th birthday on July 29th, and every male has been counting down to it and literally telling me to drop the link the second I turn 18.
No, the crazy thing is though, there are definitely a lot of guys, especially weirdos on Twitter, that are counting down the seconds until she turns 18. As weird as it is, there are freaks like that on the internet. And I'm sure many of them have been waiting for this moment for literal years. You can tell from her eyes, she hates this shit, but she gotta pay the bills. I don't know how accurate this statement actually is. Is Liltay broke? Is she actually rich like she claims? I mean, no one really knows other than her and her family. Well, I mean...
I'm broke as shit! Broke as shit! Dick!
But regardless, she would make an ungodly amount of money from the first 3 hours on the platform, which we'll get to later.
Why are you on live and telling people you're gonna drop a fucking link?
This is kind of crazy, but like I said, it's kind of weird when you think about it that if you've been a fan of Liltay for about 18 years, you've been waiting for her to drop that link ever since she was 9 years old. I don't want to say the word on here, but yes, that must be what you are, because you've been waiting for a minor this whole time to turn 18 to drop a link, and you've been fiending for this for years. If you've been a fan of her for this long, and it's so downgrading to the men, it's kind of crazy to me, but it is.
So I'm just gonna disappoint everybody that's been waiting since 2023 and even 2018 by not.
Oh, what in the Americanized fucking capitalistic shit is this?
Capital? What? Everything is about the bag.
See what I mean? Also, did she just say she didn't want to disappoint the people who have been waiting since 2018? What the fuck? By the way, how scripted did she want to make this shit? I've seen porn acting better.
Are you for real?
Everything's about
Get out.
the bag.
It is about the bag. You're just mad that you're broke. You're mad that no agency came to you before your 18th birthday and said, hey, we'll give you 30 to 40 mil to drop a link.
Now, whenever she turned 18, Liltay would drop the link like she said she would. And to say it was a massive success would be an understatement. First off, her Twitter account would change to saying youngest girl on OF, freshly 18, so we clearly see what demographic she's going for here, and her official OF bio would be even crazier. It would say freshly 18, please don't tell my mom, my 18th birthday exclusive shot at 12:01 a.m., only available for 24 hours, come see me in my birthday suits, replying to all DMs. Holy shit, I hope she's working with the feds. Anyone who actually buys this shit is self-incriminating themselves, and genuinely, they should be locked up for a very long time. I mean, come on, she specified that she took the pictures right when she turned 18, at 12:01 fucking a.m. Like, that is beyond creepy. That is some EDP level shit. Now, Liltay would show the amount of money she made from the first 3 hours of her account being active, and I have to give a warning for you all to brace yourselves because you might genuinely have a heart attack. Not too bad for the first 3 hours. We broke the fuck out of that OnlyFans record. Little spoiler alert there. $1,024,298.09 in 3 hours. Guys, I might actually throw up.
Oh, we just broke the link record with the youngest link of the century.
Now, am I shaming Liltay for bringing or marketing herself? You can get your bag however you like, but it all goes back to the men and the people that are fiending for this. Like, I just don't get it. Just don't get it.
$1 million in a couple hours. I'm still the youngest one doing it. For all the grown-ass haters who've been hating since I was 9 years old, look at me now. What y'all got to say? Y'all been doubting me for 7 years. You can hate on me all you want. You can't say Liltay ain't winning. So for everybody out there, do whatever the hell you want with your life. Who gives a fuck what people have to say?
It's crazy, man. But I'm trying to wrap this up right here. But like I said, if you've been waiting 18 years for her to drop that link, that OF link, and you've been a fan of her ever since she was a minor, you ought to be in jail right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because it's kind of weird when you think about it. But not saying that you can't like women. Obviously you can like women, but if you've been one of those fans in the cut just waiting for this, it's just crazy. But Liltay, she can get her bag however she likes, but it's just crazy.